Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Hallett. We're ready to do our origami balloon. So this is probably the most complicated one before we start on to the origami crane, which is our last origami project we'll be doing. So here we go, we have a origami ball all ready to go. I finished it. I have a piece of origami paper to show you, and then also remember you can use lined paper at any time for any kind of origami folding. Okay, so let's get started. Now, with our paper, with origami, of course, we have a colored side and a white side. We're going to flip it over, and if using plain paper, just whatever side is fine. First step, I'm going to go ahead and fold this square and make it a rectangle. So I'm going to line up my edges, and hold those in place, push away from my folding, crease it. Next step, I'm going to rotate it, have the folded side on the left where my hand is. Then I'm going to fold this rectangle back into a square. Again, creasing it is important so that you can have that fold there. Then the next step, I'm just simply going to, where the fold part is here, I'm going to go ahead and take this diamond shape that I've turned it to the side, and I'm going to fold it in half and make a crease. Now this last crease is just a crease. I'm not going to leave it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and open it back up. And then the next part, what I want to do is I'm going to be creating and taking this square and make it into a triangle. So what you're simply going to do is you just open up the square, so it's halfway, and then you see how this is folded over? I want you to take your finger and put it into the center and press it to the edge, the point here on your fold. And you notice as you press into it, the paper pretty much automatically goes into this triangle shape. So then once it's done that, you're going to make a crease. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. Going to flip it over. Again, you're going to open up your square, and you're going to open it up halfway, almost looks like a little sail. Then I'm going to open the center part up, put my finger, press it in all the way to the point, and it stretches out into a triangle. Okay, so at this point your shape should look something like this. Now, with this one, I have the closed end here and the open ends are on the bottom. So with the closed end facing up, I'm going to go ahead and take just one part of my triangle, not both. I want to do one part, and I want to line this edge up with the center fold. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it, line it up, make the crease. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just take one piece, you can see there, then fold it up. Then I want to match it with the center fold and crease. So at this stage, you should have something that looks like this. Okay, now we're going to take this fold shape that we just did, and we're going to take this pointed edge right here, and we're going to match it to the inside of your shape. So I'm simply going to fold it basically halfway and then crease it. It looks like that. Do the same thing on the other side. This point is going to match up to this point. Just like that. Okay, so that's how your shape should look now. Then you'll notice that here, right above this little mini triangle we have here, there's a flap of paper. This one piece, I want you to make it smaller by folding it, lining this edge up with this edge here. So you're going to fold it, so it looks like that. Now, it's a smaller triangle, so if I turn my shape with the flat edge on this side, and then if you look very carefully, if I open up this triangle here, there's a little pocket here. This is the hardest part of our fold here. There's a little pocket. If I open that up, so that little pocket is where I want to put this triangle piece into. So once I've opened the pocket, I'm going to take this triangle and put it into the pocket. And then crease it. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to take this flap here, this piece here, and I want to make it smaller. So I'm going to fold it basically into a smaller triangle. Then this flap here has the pocket in it. See the little pocket? I'm going to take this pointed edge and point it into the pocket. There we go. Creased. Okay, so I hold up, see? So there's a pocket, it's tucked in. So now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Again, I'm always keeping the pointed edge, the sealed edge, not the open edge. I need to keep this closed edge pointing up. So next steps, you're doing the same thing we just did, but on the other side. So this edge here needs to be lined up with your crease. So I'm going to fold that up, crease it. Same thing here. This edge matches up to the center. Crease it. Now remember on the other side, we took this corner, we made it line up, folded it halfway to touch the center. Like that, and creased it. Same thing on this side. This corner is going to touch this corner here. There we go. So your shape should look something like that. Almost done. This next step, you're going to take this triangle flap here. I'm going to rotate my shape a little bit so I can fold it easier. I'm going to take just this one flap and I'm going to fold it in half. Like that. And see now it has a little corner there. I'm going to open up this little pocket. There's my pocket. Pull the corner into the pocket. Again, this takes some practice, so you'll have to do a couple of these to get the hang of it. This one, then I'm going to take this last one, fold this flap in half, like that. Open up the pocket. Then I'm going to take this corner, tuck it into the pocket, and crease. Okay, you're done. Oh, actually, one more thing you have to do is that you'll notice on our shape here, we have that pointed edge that's sealed and we have the bottom that was open. So the idea here is that you're going to just kind of open up your shape and you need to blow into the open end to make it be a ball shape. There you go. So now you have an origami ball. All right, good luck. See you next time.